What happened after the ICE protest Wednesday? Many of the businesses around the downtown Las Vegas area said they were afraid they might see more damage following the larger No Kings rally on Saturday night.
News 3's Steve Wolford spent some time today talking with some of those business owners to find out if those fears were realized or not. Steve?
Yeah, that's right, you guys. I spent a fair amount of time in downtown Las Vegas and around the Fremont Street Experience today talking with some business people. And the general impression I got is they were very complimentary of the security that they got from Metro.
Threw some axes, smashed some stuff. I definitely had a great time.
Abigail Johnson isn't talking about the behavior she saw from the No Kings protesters on Saturday night. She's talking about her customers at AxeHole at the Fremont Street Experience after the demonstration ended.
Saturday, I could just say it all went great. We all owed thanks to Metro. Everybody did great here.
I think the area, the cops, the police, the atmosphere, it was all handled really well.
Not far away at Hammered Harry's, food and beverage manager Amber Coburn was relieved with the outcome.
As of what happened on Wednesday, we were kind of, a little bit, we wanted to be on point, we wanted to be ready. It was very well controlled. We had no issues, no damage, and I think it went well.
While businesses at the Fremont Street Experience escaped mostly unscathed after the No Kings rally, there were still signs of the anti-ICE protests nearby in the form of graffiti.
The people just came walking by, passing the shop with their signage.
And less than a half mile from the site of the No Kings rally at the federal courthouse, Andy Zimmerman at Gold and Silver Pond says they hired extra security. But the only issues they ended up having.
Some people attempted to park in our parking lot, and we very politely told them that unless they're here for business, they're not allowed to park in our parking lot. And so those few in the crowd, of course, we had their cars removed. They obviously weren't really happy, and one of them even called their mother to come pick them up.
I talked with the CEO of a private security company with a number of clients in downtown Las Vegas. He says he advised many of them to board up their windows just as a precaution. But anecdotally, I just got off the phone a little while ago with a woman who owns a restaurant on Main Street. She said at one point after the No Kings protest ended, a crowd of people, a crowd of protesters walked past her business with police nearby, and she said a few of them even came back and had dinner. Reporting live from downtown Las Vegas, Steve Wolford, News 3, back to you.
I mean, when in downtown Las Vegas,
Right?
Might as well. Such a relief for those business owners who were worried, though, of
Saturday
something
night.
worse happening. Right. All right, Steve, thank you.
Instead of hurting business, it ended up adding to the business in that case.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, you also may be wondering, we've been asking what's next for the 15 people arrested in the No Kings protest and the 94 who were arrested last Wednesday night in the ICE demonstration. According to Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson, a vast majority of those cases are misdemeanors. That means they'll be handled by lower level at the Las Vegas City Attorney level. The more serious charges his office will handle.
The misdemeanors are usually trespass or failure to disperse when ordered to do so. The felonies obviously are much more serious. If there's violence, if there are threats or batteries against police officers, those kinds of crimes which are felonies come to my office. And we take them seriously.
DA Wolfson says law enforcement encourages free speech, and sometimes they'll even make a place available for a protest and coordinate the gathering with Metro. We saw that happen ahead of this one, but he says it has to be done in a lawful manner. And for the latest on the protests, all of our coverage, you can head to news3lv.com.
Saturday's demonstration.